Shastram for some time today and some more days. So beautiful, so enchanting, so complete. Yeah, it's a Kali Yuga. Like everyone, we also be in this Kali Yuga have definitely that sort of mindset of being extroverted materialistic. In spite of that, thank God we are blessed for some inclination to spirituality. And it is great effort on our part to make use of these opportunities and maintain the regularity and sincerity in studying, in understanding, and doing whatever the possible sadhana of rejecting not self, accepting the self. This is how slowly, steadily the progress happens as it in the case of any evolutionary thing. Evolution is silent, slow, steady. Spiritual evolution is more than anything else. But we have to consciously ensure for ourselves from within. First of all, have we decided that we are the seekers of spirituality? Second, have we got an idea complete about what is the spiritual perfection? Third, are we clear about what are the things to be done? Fourth, how much we are ready, prepared from our side to walk on that path. So ensuring them slowly, steadily. Om, Om, Om. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः ॐ नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च ॐ श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्यासम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः परब्रह्मणे नमः श्रुतिमात्रे नमः समस्तब्रह्मभक्तियोगधर्मविद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः ॐ श्री सीतारामाभ्यां नमः ॐ श्री उमामहेश्वराभ्यां नमः ॐ श्री वसिष्ठविश्वामित्राभ्यां नमः ॐ श्री वाल्मीकि तुलसीदासाभ्यां नमः ॐ श्री वेदव्यासमहर्षये नमः ओम समस्त श्रीरामचंद्र स्वामिनः भक्तेभ्यो श्रीरामायणशास्त्राणाम् आचार्येभ्यो गुरुभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण अस्मिन् क्षणे एव उपनिषदुक्तं ब्रह्मात्मैक्यमोदप्राप्त्यर्थं पुराणेतिहासोक्तभगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरुदर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव साधनानां प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मवैदिकहैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां भक्ति योग वेदांतादि प्रक्रियाणां साधनानां गुरु शिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपराणां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगति विश्वशांति कल्याणयुक्ता पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थं ये ये साधकाः भक्ताः अस्माकं सह आचार्याः गुरवः स्वामिनः महात्मानः साधकाः सेवकाः श्रेयोभिलाषिणः अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये कङ्कणबद्धाः तेषां सर्वेषां पूर्णायुरारोग्यैश्वर्यक्षेमस्थैर्यवीर्यात् सत्शक्ति संपदा सानुकूलता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य दिग्विजयार्थम श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराण अंतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्र से पारायण अध्ययनम श्री कृष्ण परमात्मनः सहस्रनामावल्याः पारायणम रोगीता शास्त्र से पारायणम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे आदौ श्रीराम नाम संकीर्तनम् ओम श्रीराम जय जय राम श्रीराम जय जय राम श्रीराम जय जय राम श्रीराम जय राम जय राम जय राम ओम नमोस्तु रामाय सलक्ष्मणाय देव्ये च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै नमोस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यः नमोस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः ओम श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः अथ श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणांतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रम उत्तर कांडम सप्तम सर्गः श्री महादेव उवाच श्रीराम उवाच 68 onwards. महता कामहीनेन स्वधर्माचरणेन च कर्मयोगेन शस्तेन वर्जितेन विहिंसनात् मद्दर्शनस्तुतिमः पूजाभिः स्मृतिवन्दनैः भूतेषु मद्भावनया सङ्गेन सत्यवर्जनैः बहुमानेन महतां दुःखिनाम् अनुकम्पया स्वसमानेषु मैत्र्या च यमादीनां निषेवया वेदान्तवाक्यश्रवणात् मम नामानुकीर्तनात् सत्सङ्गेनार्जवेनैव ह्यहमः परिवर्जनात् काङ्क्षया मम धर्मस्य परिशुद्धान्तरो जनः मद्गुणश्रवणात् एव याति माम् अञ्जसा जनः यथा वायुवशात् गन्धः स्वाश्रयात् घ्राणमाविशेत् योगाभ्यासरतं चित्तम् एवमात्मानमाविशेत् ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीव्यास शरणं मम श्रीव्यास शरणं मम श्रीव्यास शरणं मम श्रीशम्भो शरणं मम श्रीशम्भो शरणं मम श्रीशम्भो शरणं मम श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम शरणं मम शरणं मम. As much well desired, well planned executions we do in our life to gain artha and kama, more specific, more perfect we have to be in securing moksha. The clear understandings, plannings, and executions must be there. So, in this text of Adhyatma Ramayana, hundreds of times that moksha margas are indicated to us through one or the other transaction or interactions. We are seeing it from 527 days. Now we are toward the end. We are into seventh sarga of Uttara Kandam. Sri Ramaji teaching to Kausalya Mata as she requested to show the moksha marg. So out of the three sets of the teachings, first set of 5 levels of bhakti depending on the gunas Bhagavan taught. In the second level of sadhana, Bhagavan is teaching yoga, Ashtanga yoga, all yogas in which alone karma yoga also is added. Because he said 3 are the sadhanas for moksha. I only gave in the past karma yoga, bhakti yoga, jnana yoga as sadhanas for moksha, he said in the beginning. So bhakti he taught. Now the karma and Ashtanga yogas is the subject which we are studying now, in which our attention is on from our activities outside onwards up to our inner thoughts, intentions, etc. Third portion is of Jnana Yoga, in which attention is only on the truth, its nature, and its lakshanas, where is it available, how to approach or reach or realize it. In Jnana Marga, that alone is discussed. That he will teach. So before that, after completing the Bhakti Sadhana, as a part of this Karma Yoga Sadhana and Yoga Sadhana, Bhagavan started telling us so many preparations, so many taya. Each of them be attentive. Have the consequence, one of our Vairagya from the word, two of our Shuddhi of the Antakarana, three of the pure, what do you call, the single pointedness of Antakarana, four, it should lead to the subtlety of the Antakarana, so to the energy also. With that Antakarana, we are fit for the Jnana Marga, giving us the moksha through Paramatma Anubhuti. So here, just what we have seen, one word thing, Bhagavan started saying, Mahata Kamahinena means all sorts of kamanas of whatever the magnitude, even one is there, one can't be growing spiritual. Just like even one thought lingering still remains of waking, we can't enter into sleep. Entering sleep is equivalent to dropping everything of Jagrat. So too, entering into the pure moksha spiritual marga every kamana has to be given up. If you don't have the moksha kamana, then like you are doing now, everybody is doing millions of lives for the artha kama. You just go on, even doing the upasanas of the Lord. And when he appears, you ask him, Bhagavan, other than you, give me everything. He will give and go. And with that thing given only, we get caught up again in samsara. Remember, we are studying exclusively in all our classes moksha shastras and the helpful things of bhakti, karma, jnana in that. We are not talking about artha and kama shastra. In the moksha shastra, necessary sadhana being dharma shastra, dharma sadhana, so dharma vishayas also come in it. So mahata kama hinena is anything other than Paramatma. We have no kamana for it. So that state of mind is necessary, is possible, and we should make it possible. Second, Swadharma Saranena, understood. Karma Yogena Shastina. Shastina means as indicated with the Shastra, Karma Yoga. Then, Varjitena Vihimsanat, in the heart, everything being Bhagavan, everybody should be happy, pleasant, nobody should have any dukkha. From our side, the Sankalpa for dukkha, even of a Shatru also we should not have. He should get set right. That way you can pray, but not dukkha. Because how much or bad a person may be cruel, but he also doesn't want dukkha. Nobody wants dukkha. Therefore, nobody should be given dukkha, whoever he may be. Even Bhagavan kills not to give dukkha, but to set him right. His attention is not in giving dukkha. It is in my hands because himsa and ahimsa is my mind's idea. Na? I want to take revenge, therefore I want him to suffer. This is himsa. No, Bhagavan never killed Ravana, Kumbhakarna, Kamsa, Shishupala, Hiranyakashipu, to give them himsa. No, he never had that. Like a doctor might have given lakhs of injections in his life or thousands. And in his scalpel or thing, how many parts of the bodies or how many might have cut. But not even one of them is himsa. Why? Because intention is to give health to that person, not to give dukkha. But there is a dukkha felt by him. That is, he identifies the body, therefore he suffers the patient. Doctor doesn't give, never gives injection to give dukkha to him. He need to remove the dukkha caused by the disease. Isn't it? Bhagavan bhi aise hota. So be clear. Vihimsanath means in the thought there should be no feeling of others should suffer. That is called ahimsa, paramo dharma. Everybody should be sukhi, shanta, roga rahita, ityadi. Sarvetra sukhina santu, all those mantras. Then we saw mad darshana. As many times as possible, Bhagwan ka darshana. Stuti. As many ways as possible, Bhagwan stuti. Mahapuja, as in big way, medial way, small way, in whatever the way, we can do the puja of the Lord, keep doing. Smriti, always smarana of God. Vandana, salutations. Each of these things are like for a healthy body. Proteins, vitamins, carbs, and so many other things are required. No? Any deficiency, it leads to some infection problem. So, to any lacking of these things leads to the entry of samsara and then missing of sadhana. Therefore, foolproof we have to be. For that only each of them. And each of sadhana when done, what sort of spiritual benefit comes. When that is not done, what loss will incur, how spiritual progress gets delayed or even blocked. All of them have discussed so many times. So this time we won't remain. It is left for your homework. थोड़ा तो homework करो. Like स्वधर्म आचरण करने से व्हाट फायदा, नहीं करने से क्या नुकसान. So to हिंसा करने से क्या नुकसान है, हिंसा से spiritually what is the फायदा. So to Bhagwan's darshana when you do, how फायदा, मंद नहीं करा तो कैसा नुकसान. So why we have to do his smriti, his stuti, why we have to do puja of him, all of that. Do your homework. All of that we saw. Then we saw bhuteshu mad bhavanaya. Finally, through all the upasana puja, antakarna becomes so shuddha that any being we see of name and form seen by us, all are Bhagwan's expression. That has to be developed. Then asangena. In our life, उपाधियों से ही पहले हमें संग छोड़ना है अहंता ममता वाला. When that is dropped, then anything which gives bhoga to this upadhi, towards that also will not have sangha. Reversely, as I told you, the Vishaya Sekarana and Upadhi Tadhatma, they go together. The more identity I have with the body, I have Sangha with the objects. The more I run for the objects, my identity with the body grows. Therefore, detach with the Upadhi, saying not I am this, not I am this, reduce the desires or the attachment to the objects. So too, by keeping away the objects, keep in check the identity with the Upadhis. That's the meaning of Asangyana. Last one in this shloka was Asatya Varjanaihi. In our life, Varjita Asatya. No Asatya, no untruth should be spoken. And Satya Asatya is what? Whatever Shastra says is Satyam, that only we should understand, speak, and do. Anything other than it is Asatya. Bas. And the Shastra, we should not interpret it according to our convenience. We should study thoroughly it from the Gurus. Otherwise, anybody, devil can quote scriptures. Big danger it is. See, that's why in our Bhashya Adhyanam, Purva Pakshi quotes the Shastras only, but to object to the theme of the Shastra called Brahma Tattva. Bhagavan Shankara has to take another quotation of Shastra and hit that fellow and defeat him, along with logic and example. Shruti Yukti Upamana Sadhana and Anubhuti. Okay, these are all the ones we have to remember and know that they have to be done as sadhana. Now comes the next one, the three things here. Mahatam Bahumanena. In life, always, whoever are elders to us by any means, have that respect, reverence to them. This is called like old coins collection, stamps collection, antique pieces collection. People have addresses collection. है ना, एक टाइम होता था विजिटिंग कार्ड कलेक्शन, सबके आईडी कार्ड विजिटिंग कार्ड इतने इतने बंडल होते थे. Spiritual seekers should collect the blessings from elders. That's what Mahatam Bahumanena. Of the Mahatmas, whoever bigger, Bahuman. So then that Mahatam, in general, those who are elder to us by age, by money, by power, etc. But more importantly, Mahata means the sadhu sant, the ज्ञानी, जो मोक्ष में है, मुक्त पुरुष है, जो साधक भी है, उनको हमें हमेशा रेस्पेक्ट रेवरेंस में रहना. गुड फॉर अस. You know what rahasya? Just like I or somebody fought with his father, left the house and went. Not met only 5 years. And one day father died. Legally, the property goes to him unless until if he has not written the will. Claimant son will be there, obvious. Same way, when we respect, revere, and worship Mahatmas, their punji of all upasana tapasya, we become shareholders of that. Even they can't stop it. That's the beauty in creation. क्योंकि है, they have done a lot of tapasya. Where the tapashakti should go? Definitely not to those who hated them or who insulted them. It won't go. This system, like legal heirs for the property are there, those बदलता रहता है. Anyway, so उसी तरह the legal heirs for the Mahatma's tapashakti. That is why they say you take my name. Some have that audacity to say. Many have the shyness. They don't say. कुछ कहते हैं हाँ मेरा नाम लो मुझे स्मरण करो मैं आऊंगा. वाक्य होता है वो. बट मैं आपको स्मरण कर रहा हूँ आपको पता होता है क्या? जरूरत नहीं है. My investment of upasana tapasya is there, that will help you. It has its own converting value, exchange value it has got. That's why when we say, hey Guru, by your grace I conquered this or crossed this obstacle. It is true. But Guru may not know, need not know. If he puts effort, he knows. But he doesn't need. Like when the husband gives 10,000 to wife, oh, kharcha karo. He need not know the account of every pie. Isn't it? Some specific times he may ask. Suddenly इतना ज़्यादा खर्चा क्यों? नहीं इसके लिए ज़्यादा. Otherwise, he just gives her and she spends and they have understanding. In the same way, he won't ask accounts. That is why very important, useful thing is Mahatam Bahumanen. you are doing all देवता ऋषियों का उपासना है, उनका आपको मिलती है, और जरूरत भी है उसका, because that strength alone is the one which can protect us from our own mind and our own maya, the Lord's maya, our own mind. बहुत बहुत जरूरत है. I to have more, lot of faith in this, and I to endorse this point very very strongly. I even recommend. Generally I don't recommend, जो है वो बताते हैं बस शास्त्र में, क्योंकि कोई सुनते भी नहीं. अब क्लास रिकमेंड कर रहे हैं, क्लास ही नहीं आते हो, तो क्लास में जो साधना रिकमेंड कर रहे हैं कैसे करोगे? सो आई डोंट डू रिकमेंड, आई टेल व्हाट इज देयर इन शास्त्र. Whether you do or not, that is your prarabdha. But in this case, little I can take freedom to recommend that do the bahumana of the Mahatam. Those living saints and sages, keep meeting, going, give them some dakshina, namaskar, pranam, invite them to your house and all, get some satsangas done, etc. Formal, informal. Then those are the past saints, sages. As I told you, they physically may not be there, but they will be available. Some are the eternal rishis, munis are there. Okay, so in big way we have discussed this Bahumana to the Mahatmas. All aspects we have included. In that Mahatam, the rishis come, na? Brahmarshi, Rajarshi, Devarshi, Saptarshi, Sadhu, Sant, Avadhuta, Jnani, Log, Mukta, Purush, Sannyasi of all times. And specifically, any Shastra you are studying, the Gurus and Guru Parampara of that Shastra, if you remember, that tremendously helps. That's why in Mundaka Upanishad, Parampara, Brahma Devanam, Pratama Sambham. In Gita also, 4th chapter. Imam Vivasva Yogam Proktavanam Avayam Vivasvanam Anvaya Praha Manu Ikshvakavayam Bravit. In the Chandogya Varadharanyaka, you believe or not, 5 pages are there of 10 Anuvakas where only Guru Shishya Parampara only is mentioned. Only for Smruti. You understood? And in Bhashyam, you have seen Taittiriya Bhashyam, when Prachina Yogyopasva came, Ki Rishi Smarana itself is a sadhana. Is it not mentioned there? Do you remember it? You know that? In this page, so many Kina Atha Vamshaha. See, Vamsha, Guru Anka Vamsha. Brahmayanaka. In the after this Chautha Brahmanam, the Pancham Brahmanam talks that only. पौतिमाशी पुत्र कात्यायन पुत्रात् कात्यायन पुत्र गौतमी पुत्रात् गौतमी पुत्र भारद्वाजी पुत्रात् भारद्वाजी पुत्र पाराशरी पुत्रात् पाराशरी पुत्र औपस्वती पुत्रात् औपस्वती पुत्र पाराशरी पुत्रात् पाराशरी पुत्र कात्यायनी पुत्रात् कात्यायनी पुत्र कौशिकी पुत्रात् कौशिकी पुत्र आलम्बी पुत्र च वैयाग्रपादी पदी पुत्र च वैयाग्रपदी पुत्र काण्वी पुत्र च काण्वी पुत्र च कापी पुत्र आत्रेयी पुत्रात् आत्रेयी पुत्रो गौतमी पुत्रात् गौतमी पुत्रो भारद्वाजी पुत्रात्. It goes on. No? याज्ञवल्क्याद् याज्ञवल्क्य उद्दालकाद् उद्दालको अरुणाद् अरुण उपवेशे उपवेशी कृष्रे कृष्रिः वाजस्रवसः वाजस्रवा जिह्वावतो बाध्योगा जिह्वावान् बाध्योगः असितात् वर्षगणात् असितो वर्षगणः वार्षगणः हरितात् कश्यपात् हरितः कश्यपः. मैं तो बीच के 3-4 पैरा छोड़ दिया. Is only smarana of the rishis. Beautiful it is. That's why every day we do Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya. It's only actually Brahma Vidya. हमने ऐड किया Bhakti Vidya Yoga Dharma Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsha Rushibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyo. Because of that only we are able to do daily 6 classes from last 700, 800, 900 days without break. 6,000 lectures, more than that, 6,200. Every day, only Rishi Guru Parampara. Krupa. Otherwise, how do we have that much interest, liking? Forget about Shakti. Shakti to dur ki baat. Ichha hona hai. To me also as speaker, how can I have continuously? छुट्टियां दे सकते हैं, skip कर सकते हैं. But we are in spite of all difficulties doing it. Even though no proper response from any of the audience. Because Rishi Guru Kripa, of course, it's for my sadhana I am doing, so I have no demands or complaints. है तो भी fulfill नहीं होंगे. What is Prabhu इच्छा, that alone happens. But the point is, Mahatam Bahumanena helps us. Then Dukkhinama Anukampaya. Ma Kashchit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. At a highest level, when I am in the Srishti living, at the time of my living on this globe, how can anybody suffer? Point is, what I have done to alienate the suffering of others. Because anybody suffering in one way or the other at one time or the other affects me also. Those subtle vibrations. That is why these two things I am telling. Such a scientific growth in the world is going through. Yet, if the people or animals or any jivas suffering because of hunger and dying, it is a humiliation, insult to call that the society is growing. Nobody should suffer for any reason. Dukhi nahi hona. On the other hand, more materialistic we become, more dukhi. Because in the materialism, the dividing, making each one selfish, fighting for the selfishness, that is secretly hidden in that. On the other hand, when you have spirituality, it has nothing to offer materialistic. But it unites us so much that we share our dukkha and it becomes zerified. We share our sukha, it gets multiplied. Therefore, dukkhinam anukampaya. You can never afford to see others in dukkha, whoever they may. You can punish him, but don't see not that he is dukhi. आप जब पनिश कर रहे हो तो दुखी होगा ही ना. That is for him to realize it. But from our side, we should alienate. अनुकंपा करो. Again, that बारीक जो differences होते हैं इसमें, understanding में subtleties होते हैं, उसको पकड़ना पड़ेगा. दुखिनाम अनुकंपा means उसमें deeper thing is what? Nobody gives anybody dukkha. Everybody gets his own dukkha. So this fellow is dukhi because he has done some papa. Oh Lord, give him the wisdom that he never commits a sin and goes to the dukkha. This is the actual final meaning of anukampa towards a dukhi. But that won't help at the superficial level, no? At the practical level, more to say. Practically, though, we have to help him in removing that dukkha. So somebody is suffering in winter cold. No, don't give philosophy कि इसने कोई पाप किया इसलिए ऐसे सर्दी के जगह पे जन्म लिया और इसको कोई मिला नहीं कपड़ा, let him suffer. It is philosophically true but practically wrong. Practically, first you give him some kambal, some garam chai, then pray to God and give him advice that he should not do any such stuff. Papa, oh Lord, protect. And again, praying to Lord is not that Lord doesn't know. It is as our sadhana that we are concerned for other jivas, dukkha rahitya and sukha prapti. Okay. Then comes the next one, swasamaneshu maitriya. Those who are swa means apne ke liye saman equivalent hai, have always mitrata only. In that mitrata, len den, and then forgiving and asking for forgiveness. Our friendship should be there all the time. Like we maintain, you forgive me, you forgive me, you forgive me. I have nothing to forgive you because you never go wrong. Mitrata, what a beautiful loving life it is. See Ramji's teachings. Each of them sets right what? All our outer and inner behavior with ourselves in the world, so that there are no guilts or regrets or anything which disturb the mind and don't allow us for spiritual sadhanas. All that get avoided. So beautiful things, when you know them and do it, great benefit. Even if you don't know, but just practice because Ramji told, it gives the benefit. When you know every detail of medicine and take, then also medicine works. But a perfect doctor has given, if you take, then also it works. So perfect भव रोगी रोग के लिए डॉक्टर है भेषक भेषजम और भिषक भगवान है. Bhagavan is Bhishak, the doctor, and his teachings are the Bheshajam, the medicine. You take them, the samsara roga goes. We get near the moksha, ananda or arogya. So, swa samaneshu maitri, dukkheshu anukampa, mahatam bahumanena. These are the very essential things. Maitri, karuna, mudita, upeksha. These are the words used in yoga and in Bhagavatam for same thing. We should know the world is having all the sorts of people, and you can't have same behavior with everyone. You should be very matured enough to know. Yeah. So now, how complete are these teachings? You see how necessary they are. Mainly for spiritual unfoldment, for that Antakara Shuddhi. But much before that, when we separate ourselves according to this Vyahara, our regrets, guilt goes away from the mind, and our contribution to the world is as expected by us, according to Guru and God and Shastra. World also is happy with us, isn't it? And consequently, in the world, ना आप जो देते हो आपको मिलता है. If you have anukampa with dukhi, when you are dukhi, somebody will show the anukampa. When you are mitra to your equivalent, they will also show. When you respect the Mahata, when you become Mahata, others also respect you, help you. इस तरह से लेन देन होता है दुनिया में. What you give, you get. Finally, most important one in the 17th shloka is Yamadinam Nishevaya. Doing the sadhanas of Yama Adi. These Yama Niyama sadhanas come in the Yoga Darshana Marga. What we study is Vedanta Darshana, where Brahma Tattva Nirdharana, Sadhana Anumuti, according to Upanishads, that Prasthanatraya they are called Gita Upanishad and Brahma Sutra. That is Vedanta Darshana, Shashtama Darshana, it is Uttaramimamsa. Other than that, there is Bhakti Darshanam, Purana Itihasa, Narada, they are the gurus for that. Then there are Sankhya, Vaisheshika, Nyaya, Yoga, Purvamimamsa, Uttaramimamsa, Shad Darshanas, Vaidika. Vaidika Darshanas are Jaina, Bauddha, all of them. We call them Nastika because they don't believe our Vedas, even though they are offshoots of Hinduism. Then the other people we call, the Christians, Islamic, they're all totally different. They don't come in any category. They have to hate only the Hinduism and all. And they are also from here only. Like children born to parents, they hate the children on parents only. So among them, one of the sadhana which is non-complicated, non-controversial is Yoga Darshan. Except one or two things different from the Vedanta, otherwise they complement each other. That's why in all Upanishads and Gita, wherever you search, you will find Yoga sadhanas. The whole Gita is yoga. Every chapter is yoga, 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 yoga only. Karma yoga, bhakti yoga, jnana yoga. वही होता है गीता का पूरा. And every chapter, 6 chapters, the pura yoga darshanam only. Okay. Now this yoga darshanam is Sakshat Paramatma only gave. Hiranyagarbha, it has come from Brahmadeva. He only took the avatar as Kapila Mahamuni and he gave. Okay. At that time, yoga and Sankhya are together. Thereafter, Patanjali exclusively yoga he took up, developed it, gave it as Sutra Rupa. Because all other darshanas in the Sutra Rupa, he thought yoga Sutra mein de denge. Therefore, Patanjali Yoga Darshanam is the yoga sadhana. Patanjali gave Sutra. He is not the pioneer of the yoga as such. It was not there before him as a Nahita. It is eternally there. But he gave in the form of sutras. Like Brahma Sutras. The Brahma Jnana always is there. Brahma Sutra Roop mein Vyasa ji wrote. Brahma Sutra is not like Upanishads. It's not Apaurushaya. It is Paurushaya. But Nyaya Prasthanam. So Patanjali ji. Kapila Muni gave is a sang. Kapila Muni is the one who is the giver of Yoga Sankhya and Sutra Baddhata done to it by the Patanjali who is said to be the Adishesha avatar only, like Lakshmana Swami. That's all proofs are there. So much of discussion. That Patanjali ji in 194 sutras divided into 4 padas, entire yoga he gave. Like the Badarayana Vyasa gave Brahma Sutra again 4 padas. He also. Yes. Brahma Sutra also in 4 rupas. So here also 4 pada. Like Mandukya Upanishad also 4 prakaranas. Or Karikakara Gaudapada. Agam Prakarana, Vaitatya, Advaita, Alata Shanti. So total yoga sadhana to get Paramatma Anubhuti is also given in 4 padas. So first is called Samadhi Padam, second is Sadhana Padam, third is Vibhuti Padam, fourth is Kaivalya Padam. Okay. In each of the pada, in the sutras, round ranging from 50, 51, 55, aisa, he has given the total how the whole yoga sadhana to be done. Ha! Yoga sadhana ka sara pura, only in the first four sutras it is said. Like entire Vedanta said in the first four Brahma Sutras. Like entire Bhakti Sadhana said in the first four Narada Bhakti Sutra. अथातो भक्तिं व्याख्यास्यामः सा तु अस्मिन् परम प्रेमरूपा अमृतस्वरूपा च यल्लब्धापमान् मत्तो भवति स्तब्धो होति आत्मारामो भवति यत् प्राप्य न किञ्चित् वाञ्छति न शोचति न द्वेष्टि न रमते नोत्साही भवति. Four sutras, whole bhakti is over. All remaining is development only of those four sutras. So too the Vedanta teaching Brahma Sutra. Athato Brahma Jignasa. First sutra, Janmadi Asyataha, second one, Shastra Yonitvad, third one, Tattu Samanvayat, fourth. Bas, Samanvayadi Karana ke niche, the remaining all other Karnas, 550 sutras are there. In Gita also, 11th chapter, second chapter, sloka number 11 to 30. Entire moksha jnanam is given. Ashochanano Ashochabstam to Natvam Shochtu Bharasi. The whole remaining second chapter and remaining 16 chapters are nothing but its development. So too in Bhagavatam. First skanda talks about adhikari nirnayam. Second skanda gives sadhana. That's why adhikari skanda, sadhana skanda. उसका डेवलपमेंट ही सर्ग विसर्ग स्थानम पोषणम उति मनवंतरेशानुगता निरोधा मुक्ति आश्रय the remaining 10. I'm just giving how every of our shastras are so systematic, so beautiful. All of them. Ramayana, they are kandams, the branches. You have to go up to reach the phala of the moksha or bhakti. Kandam is branches. Skanda also means branches. Parva means like the गन्ने का जो बीच बीच में होता है वो महाभारत is in the parvas. So I'm just giving an idea. Upanishads are in adhyayas, khandas, vallis, and adhikaranas. In so many ways it is given. So yoga darshanam is in the four pada, first pada, samadhi pada. In that first four sutras only gives entire yoga. What it is? Atha yoga anushasanam. Second, yoga ha chitta vritti nirodha. Third, tada drashtu swarupyavasthanam. Four, vritti sarupyam itaratra. Yoga is an anushasana. It is an order to be followed for our own moksha. What is yoga? Chitta vritti nirodha. What will happen after that? When the vrittis are not there for the Atma to identify, Atma remains in itself. It's called Kaivalya. Like nobody is calling me on phone, I am with myself. Going on, people calling me, messaging me, and with everyone, I become that particular individuality and talk. Like my father calls, then I have to become son and say Papa. Son calls, I have to become father and say Bata bol. Sister calls, beta batao bahena. I have to talk. If nobody calls, I am with myself. So too, when there are no vrittis, drashtu swarupe avastha. If the vrittis are there, vrittis arupyam. This is called jiva and samsari. So two options. By chitta vritti nirodha, discover yourself, which is called kaivalyam. Or allow the vrittis, identify with them, become a samsari. Dekho, in four sutras, whole yoga is said. Now those who say we want to continue as samsari with vritti tadhatmya, aapka rasta wo hai, jao. That is Prayo Marga Samsara. No, we want Kaivalyam. We want Atma Pratishta. Then you need Vritti Nirodha. How to do? Come. This is the class for you. Vrittis Vriteha Panchatayaha Pramana Vipare Vikalpa Nidra Smrutayaha Pratyaksha Anumana Agama Pramanani. So all development is done. Huge, beautiful, exhaustive. This also we are studying from last 4. आज 420वां दिन हुआ. बढ़िया नंबर है ना. श्री 420. 420th day today of our yoga adhyanam. It will take 100, at least 100 more days, more than that, because we are in the second path only. Our third vibhuti hai, kaivalya mein. They're all very gambhira topics. I am going slow for that only. मुझे पता होना चाहिए पहले. Okay. Now in that yoga, depending on the qualified people, The 3 levels of yoga sadhanas are given. Uttamadhikari, Madhyamadhikari, Mandadhikari. Uttamadhikari sadhana given are Abhyasa Vairagyabhyam, Tat Nirodha, Vritti Nirodha, Drashtu Swarume Avastha. And what is Abhyasa, what is Vairagya, all are described. One alternative of Ishwar Pranidhana also told for it. For the Mandadhikari, Madhyamadhikari, Kriya Yoga is taught as the step to become qualified for the Uttamadhikaritva. In that, Tapaha, Swadhyaya, Ishwara Pranidhana are mentioned. And what are they? Exhaustively explained in that second Samadhi Pada. Then the one who is Mandadhikari, like you and I, for us, Ashtanga Yoga is taught. So through practice of Ashtanga Yoga, either we get through or get qualified for the Madhyamadhikari sadhana of Kriya Yoga. By doing Kriya Yoga, either we eject out or we become qualified for the Uttamadhikarika sadhana named Abhyasa Vairagya. In this Madhyama Mandadhikari, the Ashtanga Yoga is what is mentioned by Rama here. Yama Adinam Nishevaya. And nowadays, exactly this topic is being discussed. Okay, from especially last 15 days. We have seen what are the 5 yamas, 5 niyama. When they are thoroughly practiced, what type of siddhis come, all of that. Tomorrow we will be doing the niyama sadhana out of the shaucha, santosha, tapa, swadhyaya. Then Ishvara pranidhana se, jo samadhi milta hai, that one we are going to let him study. Today we have seen it, but tomorrow we'll touch it. Then tomorrow onwards, the third sadhana asana, stiram sukham asanam, then pranayama, then pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. All of that we are going to study. So the yoga nishevaya means this Ashtanga yoga thoroughly understood and practiced so that the vritti nirodha happens. Thus, naturally, always we are calm and quiet to do the job which is at hand. The opposite of vritti nirodha is so many of the vrittis gargling per minute, a million vrittis. Then you are not remembering your goal and means you are lost by them. Like the road Saaf Sutra hai, wind, everything is cooperating. How Suhana will be our travel? But whole road is bad and the opposite winds are coming, rains are coming, fog is coming. One, you can't even, one moment you can go. Sardiyo mein you all are familiar with it, North Indians. No, these too much of vrittis when they are not niruddha are like this in our outer life of dharma nirvahana, inner life of moksha sadhana. For both of that, the vrittis are obstacles. Therefore, for the smooth life as well as moksha, vritti nirodha has to be achieved. This is a yoga marga. Vedanta is different. Vedanta vicharana marga, vihanga vikshanam, vihanga marga, where this atmanatma vivek karke, yes, there is nothing called anatma, everything is self. Easily Vedanta brushes aside. That is a Raja marga, this is the highest marga. Those who can't do that, yoga, bhakti, etc. So when Bhagavan said yoga nishevaya, I just give you a very brief, minutest outline of yoga, of which when I study 10 times, I may get 1% of understanding. Koshish kar raha hu main. And I think loudly on the mic, somebody is listening, somebody who's are interested, like all other classes too. So tomorrow we will see the remaining sadhanas told by Rama, like next immediately Vedanka Vakya Shavanat. After yoga, he is telling us Vedanta. Then Mama Namanu Kirtanat, he is telling after that the Bhakti. Then all of that are done when you have Satsanga. Therefore, he talks about Satsanga. Satsanga, you have courage to go when your life is straightforward. Therefore, Arjava. You can be straightforward when you have no selfishness. Selfishness cannot be there when you don't have ego. Therefore, Ahamaham Arjanat. Sequential, all of them. Beautiful way Lord is teaching us. Kalka class, don't miss. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachate Purnasa Purnamadam Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha Paramarushibhyo Parabrahmane Shruti Matre Om Tatsat Brahmarpanavastu. Bol Sri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki Jai. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वंतरये अमृतकलशास्त्राय सर्वामय विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्री महाविष्णुवे नमः। ओम भाग्याब्धिचंद्रिका मक्त चित्तकेकि गणागणा रोगभरत दंभोळेर्मृत्युदार कुठारिकाय नमो नमः। ओम नासै रोगहरे सौबीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा। ओम श्री हनुमद्वीराय नमः। ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः। ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः। ओम श्री हनुमते नमः 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 ओम ओम नमः शिवाय 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 ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्धिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात् ओम नमो भगवते श्रीलक्ष्मीनारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्धिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात् ओम नमो भगवते श्रीलक्ष्मीनारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्धिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात् ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मीनारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च ओम राम 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 राम. Friends, today onwards for 10 days we do Lord Sri Krishna's Sahasranamavali. Om Sri Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Sahasranamavali. We don't want Namavali, we want Stotram. One second. Oh. Sorry friends, Sahasranamavali I am not getting. Give me a minute time. Never mind. चलो लॉर्ड शिव का ही कर लो. भगवान शिव सहस्रनामावली. I have no time. ओम अथ श्री शिव सहस्रनामावली. Om Krishna. I couldn't find Shiva. We got. We are doing it. After this, if it is available, we do. Om Atha Shri Shiva. Why Shiva Sahasranamavali? Because we are toward the end of Adhyatma Ramayanam, in which the Acharya, the Guru is Lord Shiva only to Mother Parvati. ओम अत श्री शिव सहस्रनामावली. ओम ओम स्थिराय नमः. ओम स्थाणवे नमः. ओम प्रभवे नमः. ओम भीमाय नमः. ओम प्रवराय नमः. ओम वरदाय नमः. ओम वराय नमः. ओम सर्वात्मने नमः. ओम सर्वविख्याताय नमः. ओम सर्वस्मै नमः. ओम सर्वकराय नमः. ओम भवाय नमः. ओम जटिने नमः. ओम चर्मिणे नमः. ओम शिखंडिने नमः. ओम सर्वांगाय नमः. ओम सर्वभावनाय नमः. ओम हराय नमः. ओम हरिणाक्षाय नमः. ओम सर्वभूतहराय नमः. ओम प्रभवे नमः. ओम प्रवृत्तये नमः. ओम निवृत्तये नमः. ओम नियताय नमः. ओम शाश्वताय नमः. ओम ध्रुवाय नमः. ओम श्मशानवासिने नमः. ओम भगवते नमः. ओम खेचराय नमः. ओम गोचराय नमः. ओम अर्दनाय नमः. ओम अभिवाद्याय नमः. ओम महाकर्मणे नमः. ओम तपस्विने नमः. ओम भूतभावनाय नमः. ओम उन्मत्तवेषप्रच्छन्नाय नमः. ओम सर्वलोकप्रजापतये नमः. ओम महारूपाय नमः. ओम महाकायाय नमः. ओम पुरुषरूपाय नमः. ओम महायशसे नमः. ओम महात्मने नमः. ओम सर्वभूतात्मने नमः. ओम विश्वरूपाय नमः. ओम महाहनवे नमः. ओम लोकपालाय नमः. ओम अंतर्हितात्मने नमः. ओम प्रसादाय नमः. ओम हयकर्तभये नमः. ओम पवित्राय नमः. ओम महते नमः. ओम नियमाय नमः. ओम नियमाश्रिताय नमः. ओम सर्वकर्मणे नमः. ओम स्वयंभूताय नमः. ओम आदये नमः. ओम आदिकराय नमः. ओम निधये नमः. ओम सहस्राक्षाय नमः. ओम विशालाक्षाय नमः. ओम सोमाय नमः. ओम नक्षत्रसाधकाय नमः. ओम चंद्राय नमः. ओम सूर्याय नमः. ओम शनये नमः. ओम केतवे नमः. ओम ग्रहाय नमः. ओम ग्रहपतये नमः. ओम वराय नमः. ओम अत्रये नमः. ओम अत्र्या नमस्कर्त्रे नमः. ओम मृगबाणार्पणाय नमः. ओम अनघाय नमः. ओम महातपसे नमः. ओम घोरतपसे नमः. ओम अदीनाय नमः. ओम दीनसाधकाय नमः. ओम संवत्सरकराय नमः. ओम मंत्राय नमः. ओम प्रमाणाय नमः. ओम परमाय तपसे नमः. ओम योगिने नमः. ओम योज्याय नमः. ओम महाबीजाय नमः. ओम महारेतसे नमः. ओम महाबलाय नमः. ओम सुवर्णरेतसे नमः. ओम सर्वज्ञाय नमः. ओम सुबीजाय नमः. ओम बीजवाहनाय नमः. ओम दशबाहवे नमः. ओम अनिमिषाय नमः. ओम नीलकंठाय नमः. ओम उमापतये नमः. ओम विश्वरूपाय नमः. ओम स्वयं श्रेष्ठाय नमः. ओम बलवीराय नमः. ओम बलाय नमः. ओम गणाय गणकर्त्रे नमः. ओम गणपतये नमः. ओम शिवाय नमः. Done. Now let us do our RIBHU GEETHA. Om Atha Shri Shiva Rahasyam RIBHU GEETHA. Panchadashodhyayah. See, this RIBHU GEETHA is Vyatireka Anvaya Sadhana. Everything which is other than Brahman, that is rejected, and Brahman is being made to remember. So there is nothing to discuss or give lectures on it. Just be attentive. You are Indian, all your languages are from Sanskrit only. Lot of grammar, Sanskrit are not there. Simple words are there. So therefore, while chanting only, you will be able to remember the meaning. Just feeling that meaning, keep chanting. That's it. प्रवचन का इसमें कोई है ही नहीं वैसा. ओके. हाँ देखो सिंपल. ब्रह्म मात्रम इदम सर्वम. ब्रह्म मात्रम असत नहीं. ब्रह्म मात्रम श्रुतम सर्वम. सर्वम ब्रह्म एव केवलम. अब इसमें क्या मुश्किल है बताओ? In understanding, you have to have patience. We are doing Parayana. We are not pausing at every sloka, giving you 15-20 seconds to meditate. That we'll do in one of our lives if we meet again somewhere sitting in Himalayas in some caves, where only one shloka we take for 5 minutes of contemplation. Like that, same text we repeat till all anything other than Brahman goes away from our vicinity and mind. Only Brahma Anubhuti. First Brahma Vritti, Akanda Brahma Vritti, and Vritti also dissolves. Brahma Anubhuti comes. We will do that. But right now we are given the permission only to do Parayana. ओम अथ श्री शिवरहस्यं ऋभुगीता अथ पंचदशोऽध्यायः ऋभुः 30 श्लोकास् महारहस्यं वक्ष्यामि गुह्याद् गुह्यतरं पुनः अत्यन्तदुर्लभं लोके सर्वं ब्रह्मैव केवलं ब्रह्ममात्रमिदं सर्वं ब्रह्ममात्रमसत् न हि ब्रह्ममात्रं श्रुतं सर्वं सर्वं ब्रह्मैव केवलं ब्रह्ममात्रं महायन्त्रं ब्रह्ममात्रं क्रियाफलं ब्रह्ममात्रं महावाक्यं सर्वं ब्रह्मैव केवलं ब्रह्ममात्रं जगत्सर्वं ब्रह्ममात्रं जडाजडं ब्रह्ममात्रं परं देहं सर्वं ब्रह्मैव केवलं ब्रह्ममात्रं गुणं प्रोक्तं ब्रह्ममात्रमहं महत् ब्रह्ममात्रं परं ब्रह्म सर्वं ब्रह्मैव केवलं ब्रह्ममात्रमिदं वस्तु ब्रह्ममात्रं स च पुमान् ब्रह्ममात्रं च यत्किञ्चित् सर्वं ब्रह्मैव केवलं ब्रह्ममात्रमनन्तात्मा ब्रह्ममात्रं परं सुखं ब्रह्ममात्रं परं ज्ञानं सर्वं ब्रह्मैव केवलं ब्रह्ममात्रं परं पारं ब्रह्ममात्रं पुरत्रयं ब्रह्ममात्रम् अनेकत्वं सर्वं ब्रह्मैव केवलं ब्रह्मैव केवलं गन्धं ब्रह्मैव परमं पदं ब्रह्मैव केवलं घ्राणं सर्वं ब्रह्मैव केवलं ब्रह्मैव केवलं स्पर्शं शब्दं ब्रह्मैव केवलं ब्रह्मैव केवलं रूपं सर्वं ब्रह्मैव केवलं ब्रह्मैव केवलं लोकं रसो ब्रह्मैव केवलं ब्रह्मैव केवलं चित्तं सर्वं ब्रह्मैव केवलं तत्पदं च सदा ब्रह्म त्वं पदं ब्रह्म एव हि असीत्येव पदं ब्रह्म ब्रह्मैक्यं केवलं सदा ब्रह्मैव केवलं गुह्यं ब्रह्मबाह्यं च केवलं ब्रह्मैव केवलं नित्यं सर्वं ब्रह्मैव केवलं ब्रह्मैव तज्जलानीति जगदाद्यन्तयो स्थितिः ब्रह्मैव जगदाद्यन्तं सर्वं ब्रह्मैव केवलं ब्रह्मैव चास्ति नास्तीति ब्रह्मैवाहं न संशयः ब्रह्मैव सर्वं यत्किञ्चित् सर्वं ब्रह्मैव केवलं ब्रह्मैव जाग्रत् सर्वं हि ब्रह्ममात्रमहं परं ब्रह्मैव सत्यमस्तित्वं ब्रह्मैव तुर्यमुच्यते ब्रह्मैव सत्ता ब्रह्मैव गुरुभावनं ब्रह्मैव शिष्यसद्भावं मोक्षं ब्रह्मैव केवलं पूर्वापरं च ब्रह्मैव पूर्णं ब्रह्म सनातनं ब्रह्मैव केवलं साक्षात् सर्वं ब्रह्मैव केवलं ब्रह्म सच्चित् सुखं ब्रह्म पूर्णं ब्रह्म सनातनं ब्रह्मैव केवलं साक्षात् सर्वं ब्रह्मैव केवलं ब्रह्मैव केवलं सच्चित् सुखं ब्रह्मैव केवलम् आनन्दं ब्रह्म सर्वत्र प्रियरूपमवस्थितं शुभवासनया जीवं शिववद्भाति सर्वदा पापवासनया जीवः नरकं भोज्यवत् स्थितं ब्रह्मैवेन्द्रियवद्भानं ब्रह्मैव विषयाधिवत् ब्रह्मैव व्यवहारश्च सर्वं ब्रह्मैव केवलं ब्रह्मैव सर्वमानन्दं ब्रह्मैव ज्ञानविग्रहं ब्रह्मैव मायाकार्याख्यं सर्वं ब्रह्मैव केवलं ब्रह्मैव यज्ञसन्धानं ब्रह्मैव हृदयाम्बरं ब्रह्मैव मोक्षसाराख्यं सर्वं ब्रह्मैव केवलं ब्रह्मैव शुद्धाशुद्धं च सर्वं ब्रह्मैव कारणं ब्रह्मैव कार्यं भूलोकं सर्वं ब्रह्मैव केवलं ब्रह्मैव नित्यतृप्तात्मा ब्रह्मैव सकलं दिनं ब्रह्मैव तूष्णीं भूतात्मा सर्वं ब्रह्मैव केवलं ब्रह्मैव वेदसारार्थः ब्रह्मैव ध्यानगोचरं ब्रह्मैव योगयोगाख्यं सर्वं ब्रह्मैव केवलं नानारूपत्वात् ब्रह्म उपाधित्वेन दृश्यते मायामात्रमिति ज्ञात्वा वस्तुनो नास्ति तत्त्वतः ब्रह्मैव लोकवद्भाति ब्रह्मैव जनवत् तथा ब्रह्मैव रूपवद्भाति वस्तुतो नास्ति किञ्चन ब्रह्मैव देवताकारं ब्रह्मैव मुनिमण्डलं ब्रह्मैव ध्यानरूपं च सर्वं ब्रह्मैव केवलं. वाह, वेरी गुड. ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तदेव भान्तो न भाति सर्वम्. बोल सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. राधावर कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. उमावर चंद्रचूड़ भगवान की. रामायण महाभारत भागवत पुराण गीता ब्रह्मसूत्र योग वासिष्ठ पातंजलि योग अध्यात्म रामायण सूत संहिता शिवपुराण रूपो गीता आदि सनातन धर्म वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास शास्त्र की जय. वेदव्यास शुकदेव सूत आदि भागवताचार्य की जय. वेदव्यास वाल्मीकि कृष्ण तुलसीदास आदि रामायणाचार्य की जय. हिरण्यगर्भ केवल पतंजलि व्यास आदि योग दर्शनाचार्य की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंद गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम. अम्बे अम्बे आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय. और श्री सांब सदाशिव भगवान की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञास धर्म संस्थापक गण की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय. अध्यात्मक जीवन विधान की जय. Mm.